Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Daziliana binti Omar, metric number 1210367. Today, I will talk about cultivation theory. Cultivation theory is a sociological and communication framework to examine the lasting effects of media, primarily television. It suggests that people who are regularly exposed to media for long periods of time are more likely to perceive the world's social realities as they are present by the media they consume, which in turn affect their attitude and behavior. Cultivation theory was first created by Professor George Gardner in the 1960s. It was later opened by Gardner and Larry Gross in 1976. Gardner formulates its paradigms for miscommunication in 1973 that include three types of analysis. The first type of analysis is institutional process analysis, which looks at what institutions are adopting and distributing the content in question. The second type of analysis in message system analysis was message system analysis aims to identify the content of message pattern in television and media. The third type of analysis is the cultivation analysis that is defined as the longitude surveys of people's opinion on certain subject, with the key variable being levels of media reception such as television viewing. This is analysis known as the cultivation theory. As cultivation is a socio-cultural theory, the three-component media institution, message production, and message effects on viewers are inextricably intertwined. However, the third component, cultivation analysis, has been the primary focus of most media research. In its simplest form, a cultivation effect is the relationship between the amount of time people spend watching television and the belief those viewers hold about the world. The primary hypothesis is that the more people watch television, the more their views of the world reflects the dominant narrative message transmitted by television. More specially, cultivation theory holds that the storytelling function of television is extremely powerful. Although the message conveyed by television may at first seem incredibly diverse, many different themes, many different types of program that convey the themes, and many different types of people that convey them. Systematic analysis of this message indicate a remarkable consistency in general value system. It is the consistency of the TV message coupled with the high frequency which this message are viewed that give television the power to shape both individual and societal values, and in Gardner's view, make it the dominant socializing force in American society. Cultivation have two concepts, which is mainstreaming and resonance. Mainstreaming is the process wherein consistent exposure to the same labels and image induce television view from diverse background to adopt a homogeneous outlook of the world, which is default traditional distinction among groups are blurred by the emergence of a new world view that shift the mainstream to the interest of the sponsor of television. Consequently, heavy television viewing can potentially avoid individual perspective in favor of a melting pot of cultural and social trends. And for resonance is the similarity which television narrative may share with the everyday lives of the viewers. For instance, when those people have already experienced crime, see more violence and television, their perception of the world as scary is further enhanced. This reinforcement of belief can lead them to demand more security and safety measures from governmental authorities. In this research, building upon the foundation of Gardner, scholars more recently have ventured into other spheres to study the effects of cultivation theory. For instance, while Gardner was primarily focused on fictional television, these researchers have delved into other forms of media such as reality TV and video games. Moreover, a research study involving music video wherein the musician endorsed alcohol revealed that exposure to such music video could create an unrealistic view of alcohol consumption. Additionally, research into the communication of hip-hop journalism, the impressionable audience revealed that adolescent fans of hip-hop celebrities were more likely to engage in violence when such that celebrities recommend violent conducts. The study also implies that these cultivation effects will impact even the offline interaction between these immigrants and their host country native. There are advantage and disadvantage in cultivation theory, which is the advantage was combines micro and macro level theories. Second, provide detailed explanation of TV unique role. Third, applies empirical study to widely held humanistic assumption. I didn't redefine effects as more than observable behavior change, and then applies to wide variety of effects issue, and last provide basis of for social change. And for this disadvantage, which is methodologically troubling to many, and then assume homogeneity of TV contents. They focus on heavy uses of TV, and last but not least, it's difficult to apply to media used less heavily than TV. So, the conclusion is, it is one of the most frequently covered topics in communication education and is one of only a few mass communication theories that is mentioned in the textbooks in other social science disciplines such as sociology, social psychology, and marketing. The theory persists despite the early criticism, and its longevity and ubiquity are arguably strong testament to its validity. Tests of the theory have been approached from various theoretical perspectives: cultural, social, psychological, and the convergent findings suggest that cultivation rests on strong theoretical ground. Research on the psychology process underlying cultivation effects also provide convergent evidence for the general effects. In particular, understanding the boundary condition of the general effects as well as the underlying process mechanism will shed further light on how television influence viewer belief. This new media vehicle provide both new content and new viewing experience that may contribute to refinement of cultivation theory and its underlying process.